I tried to convert from XSD to JSON. I got some slash and in front of the name. See that the XML. Sorry, the
Okay.
JSON.
Okay. Okay.
Why? I don't know what the reason is. See the
Are
computer
you?
table in front of
Mhm.
that.
Okay. Okay. Are you on your Anypoint Studio right
Something the
now?
conversion. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then quickly, if you can show the screen and you can show from your screen, that will be great. So I'm making you co-host, and yes, you can share your screen.
Uh,
Okay. We
can you
can
see my
see the
screen?
screen. Yes, perfect.
What you need? Well, here is that my payload is the transform.
Okay.
Is it
So I think,
anything? I put it like no order number.
yeah, let me go through the chat notes which are sent by other team members. For example, Shafi has sent something. If they already caught the catch, if before I get into that. So mm Jason, okay, order number double colon, okay, item amount, item quantity. If you remove double quotes, it will be fine. Can you make out what suggestion is giving you, Rajesh? Just read out that. Shafi is saying something, item amount and item quantity. Okay, so yeah, that are numeric values. So we should not have double quotation around that. Okay, so this is XSD to JSD, is it?
XST to JSON. XST to
Yeah,
JSON
XML.
example
See,
file.
naturally XML to JSON, and XML you are taking schema
Okay,
based mapping, and JSON also you are taking schema based
correct.
mapping, is it? Or JSON you are taking sample file?
No, JSON is sample file.
Okay, okay. Can you show us that sample file?
You
Okay.
see that?
So this is array of orders. Okay. So first thing that integer, I think that the integers are not in double quotation. That's okay. Mm, order number, items, and all. You can remove that before square bracket, whatever is there. Remove that completely. Yeah, yeah.
This one.
Remove that. You manually created this JSON file, or you picked up from somewhere?
I think I picked up in the online. I don't know how to.
Okay, so remove that
Yeah,
before
did
square
I?
bracket. Remove that curly bracket also at the end. Okay. On line number one,
And
before
restore.
square bracket, whatever is there, remove completely. No need to have this orders and order. Why to make it complex? Just have opening square bracket, closing square bracket. Then what you have is this curly bracket. Okay, 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 okay. So items, and
So
you have right. So which challenge is this one?
I can remove this one.
Items. No, I think you have already taken items inside the order, and item name, laptop, item amount, this, item quantity is this. order number is this, and items is this. Remove extra. No, that is that really extra? I don't think it's extra really, because items is your already the array, which contains item name and item amount and item quantity. Uh, okay. Order number and items you have, and items contain item name, item amount, but that is again the single element. Okay. Okay. So items you want array, is it? That's what you picked up. Okay.
Yes.
And show the XSD. You must have generated XSD from some XML, right? So show us that XML. Don't show us
Yes.
XSD, show us XML. Okay. So orders, then order, item name, item amount, quantity, and okay. Okay. So fine. So no need to take that double quotation really in the XML, computer table, you put it in double quotation, Dell laptop. In XML, we don't require that to
No
have,
need.
double quotes, you remove that. Yeah. So it knows
Probably
that
that's
this
the
is
reason.
text. Yeah, that's fine. Remove that. Remove that. Okay. Orders, order, and order contains items. Okay. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Show the JSON once again. Okay, so here you are using items as the array. Okay, and this one is fine. Order number, this. Let's see. Can you generate XSD in front of us now? So you must have used that freeformatter.com. So use it and generate the XSD in front of us. Put the modified XML
So
over there. Yeah, just copy paste the XML content. Correct. Perfect.
okay, then I'm going to
Generate XSD, copy
replace with
to
that.
clipboard and put it inside your.
Replace replace with that. I think I need to
Let us
replace.
have the.
This is our new one.
Okay, fine. Save,
This is a new
save
one.
it. That's fine.
This come with the codes, item name and
That
item
that you don't interfere because it is automatically generated. So no need to modify that. That's perfect. That's just a name of the element, and it has detected it has string and float and byte looking at the values. That's perfect. Okay, so don't play around with
okay.
this XSD. That's fine. You just save it and come out of that and come here. Come to your
Paste it.
project. So you will, in the transform message, you will use that XSD, right? Anypoint Studio,
Transfer message. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Do we
So
want to
remove
remove it and
this.
add it again?
Yeah, go to payload, right
I'm
click
going to remove
and
completely this one. Completely remove, right?
okay. Stop the
Completely.
project better way. Go to your console,
Can I?
stop the project. Okay. Remove that. No problem.
Okay. I'm going to remove completely this element.
Yes, yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Rather remove
Going
this
to remove
also.
everything. Yeah.
Let's take everything from scratch. No worries. Okay. Add the XML type and put it. Yeah. Whatever. Hope you saved that in Notepad++. Yeah, order array,
Yeah, I see.
order number, order object, items. Yeah, it looks fine. Looking at the schema, it looks fine. Okay.
Select.
Yes. It will be populated, don't worry. Yes, now try to populate the right hand side. Now it is key to see that whether your JSON schema is appearing properly or not. Let's see.
My JSON. Uh, what's my JSON? This one, my JSON.
So maybe save it. Yes.
Yeah, I see.
Use it. Order
It's a order
sample.json.
sample
Take
JSON.
it.
Sample file. Order sample JSON. This one. 850.
Okay. So now I can see that order number, items. Now see, there is one issue. You are saying items, but
Okay.
that is coming as object. Okay. I wanted it to come as object star. Okay. So items is coming as object.
Okay.
One reason could be come to your JSON sample file. Okay. So can you do one thing? Can you just include one more items record, one more item record you include in the items, because items is array, right? It's not the just single element. That means one order can have multiple items. No, I don't want one more order. See, this array contains multiple orders. One order contains multiple items. So having two orders, that is perfect in sample file, but one order is containing one item in the sample file, which is not good idea. So add one more item record. So what do you do?
Okay.
Copy that
Okay.
that items you are taking,
Line number
copy
2.
that only items I want from item name to,
Okay.
so somehow put one curly bracket after that column, items, and then colon is there. So after that, put one more curly bracket and include one more items record.
Yeah.
You just add it. We will cut and paste
Yeah.
it at the proper place. Okay. So what do you do? Remove that items word before that. Remove that items word at the start. Yeah, we want just a record. We don't want the array name again. Yeah, remove that curly bracket also. Yeah, and we will cut paste this thing. Item name, you just make the changes. Have some other values for that. Item name should be different. Item amount should be different, and quantity should be different. Just have the different values over there.
So this curly bracket is extra, I think.
We'll
Is
come
this
to
for
that.
this one?
You just change the values. You just change all three values. Okay. Now,
Okay.
what do you do? What do you
And I
do?
think
Yeah. So what we want basically inside your items, there should be two records included. Items, the outer curly bracket need to be there. You can see that items, there is one extra curly bracket at the end. Similarly, you put it at the beginning as well.
Mean here?
After column, items, colon, and then include one more curly bracket. Exactly. Include one more curly bracket. Closer, remove that. Okay, perfect. Now, this is what, so first record is already there, where item name is laptop, item amount is 999, and item quantity is 2. So after that curly bracket, after 2, you can see the curly bracket closer, right? After item quantity
Yeah,
2,
we don't need it.
yeah, so just put one comma there.
We don't need it.
Just put one comma
We don't
there.
need it, right? Here?
Hold on. Just put one comma there. Yeah, and whatever the new item you just created, cut and paste it here. Your item name, keyboard, item number 99.110, item quantity 1. So just cut paste this whole thing. Cut this whole thing till closer, till this. Yes. No. Before comma. Before comma. Just cut it before comma. Perfect. Cut it and paste it after the comma inside. Exactly. Now we will arrange it properly. So your items has the opening and closing curly bracket, which has 2 records. So now your closer curly bracket need to be have properly. So that comma you can remove at the end, because that's a second record, last record. So perfect. So here, uh, opening and closing, that's fine. Item opening closing. So I'm little doubtful about this opening and closing, whether for array we will really, I think we will require the square bracket instead of curly bracket for that. So to enclose the array, we take square bracket. So what do? Whatever that red color curly bracket marked, so replace them with square brackets. Okay. So the opening also.
Opening means here,
Yeah. The array opening.
right?
Yeah. I'm just, okay. So we have to include the array inside, So check it. Yeah, that opening curly bracket, you replace that with the opening square bracket. Okay. So items, item name and all this. And just make sure that all arrays are in place, all elements are in place. Closure, I can see some mess at the closure. So just make sure that all brackets are closed properly. That curly bracket, what it is.
I think we need to move this square bracket in front of that, right? No?
Okay, and remove that curly bracket.
Like this one.
So items record need to be enclosed in the curly bracket. That's what we said. And items array enclosed in square bracket. That's what we want. Okay. I think that looks okay. If our square bracket thing is okay, Okay, fine. So this is what your 2 records in the items, Let's see whether this is valid, valid JSON or not. We can validate the JSON also. After we type the JSON, we can validate whether it is a right format or not. Can you make it similar for the second
How?
record? Second order record contain only one items, Okay, Siddharth is saying curly bracket at the end is missing. Let's see, Siddharth. Let us correct the second record. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you change the values. Perfect. That's good idea.
Okay.
Okay, now let me ask the team, Siddharth and Beer and everybody, Usha and Abe. So look at this, and do you feel? Of course, everything is in one row, so there is a high chance of making mistake. I'm not denying that. See, look at this format, and before we validate, do you see any straightforward mistake that some bracket is missing here and there? Siddharth, you were saying something about closing curly bracket and all. Is that rectified already, or you still see the mistake?
It is it comma missing the first line
It is fine now. Okay, okay.
here?
Okay, in
Comma.
Notepad, change the language to JSON. Yeah, I think, okay. So why the color coding is not there? That's what he's saying. So have you saved this file to extend file save as something? Why the color coding is not?
Yeah,
Hmm,
I don't know this way. My tool doesn't bring the color code.
okay, okay.
Uh,
Say file save as. Say file save as. Go to, so hold for a while. Let us look at Siddharth's extension, the Siddharth suggestion. Select JSON from the top. Look at Siddharth's message. Language. Go to the language menu. Here, I think I don't know whether that is, yeah, that is
here I
JSON
can see that
file.
one in JSON. I can see the JSON here.
Mhm. Yeah, or we can simply put a comma between two orders. Put a comma between two orders. It is, yeah, it has to be there. Comma between two orders is missing. That's the good observation. So two order records should be separated with comma. Yes, you corrected that. Perfect. Go to file save as, because simply if you save as to .json, it should show us color coding. Go to file save as. Okay. And what you do in double
I'm going to
quotation,
put
just you
one.
put it in double quotation. Save.
I save as order sample one, right?
Hmm.
JSON in the sample file.
Hmm. Go to XML.
I
In
think I need
XML
to
also, you don't
update in
see.
the
Go to XML and show me XML.
XML. I can see sample.
Yeah, because that
This
is
is
a well
XSD
formatted
XML. Have,
XML. Go to the last XML. Some XML where it is not really good formatted. Okay, it is showing XML color coding. Surprisingly, JSON somehow. Why it's not coming? Go to JSON.
I think I do. I need to update that tool because it's not newly updated.
Let us do one thing. Can you go to that site extend class, the site I gave you, which gives us correct schema whenever we convert from JSON to schema? So can you go there and find something to validate your schema? Yeah. So
What the
go to
site
that
is
site.
extend.
Yeah, go to that site. Extendclass.com something, no? Extendclass.com. No, extend.
Yeah.
TEND, extendclass.com. You can directly type in the
EXT
website. Yeah, extend, EXTEND.
EX.
Yeah, that's what. It's already there. Just press enter. No, it was coming. No, why you are making error in the spelling mistake? Yeah, that's perfect. Extendclass.com. It is already there. Just open that.
It doesn't come up.
What was that? Hmm, was it something else? Okay, let me see that. That was, yes, let me give you this URL. It is extends class actually. S is there. So it is like this.
This one, right? Sam, do you see that
Yes,
one?
yes, go for that. Go for that. There must be some tool to validate your XML, validate your JSON, go for that.
Okay.
Yes, there must be some tool for JSON schema validator. Go there, JSON schema validator. Can't you see JSON schema validator in testers at the top?
JSON generator is there.
At the top, there is a JSON schema validator. Yeah, go there. Get it. Yeah, it is there already
Where? This
in
one?
front of you inside testers.
Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put here paste. Sorry.
Yeah. Now, what it says, we want to validate.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not used to with this tool to validate, but yeah, put the no. Okay, so JSON schema validator will help us only to validate the schema. Okay, okay. Just try to generate the schema. If it is invalid, it will tell you the problem. Put it inside the right and try to
JSON.
generate the schema.
JSON
Yeah,
only.
that's what JSON is not invalid. Somewhere we are missing something. Usha, do you have any input? Tell that input to Rajesh. He will correct that. Okay, or maybe JSON validator paste that. Okay, it will give you. Where is JSON validator? You can go to JSON validator. There is where is that JSON validator? On this side you are saying Usha or some other site? Yeah, type in browser. Yeah, go for any JSON validator. She's saying any other JSON validator tool. Just go there. I'm just doubtful about the JSON which we
This
type.
one.
There is a problem. The array and inside that again array and element and all. Even if prima facing it looks okay. Just search for JSON validator. Yeah, I think JSON schema validator.html. This is good, but this is schema. It's like you need to validate the schema. Hmm, JSON validator. Just put JSON validator instead of schema validator. Let me also search that. JSON validator. It will tell you what error
JSON
you are
key.
making in. Yeah. JSON validator. I got one. JSONlint.com. Let me see if it. Yeah, so there is JSONlint.com. I'm just sending you the link. So there is this site, JSONlint.com, not schema validator. We don't want to, yeah, JSONlint.com exactly. And put it there and validate the JSON, validate. Exactly. So this is data file validation. It is telling you error, what is the error. So see that, what is the error and all. Just check out the error. Something wrong over here. That's what it is saying. What's
Line
wrong
number
over
11.
here?
It says quantity 1.
Items, that square bracket. Shafi is saying somewhere we are missing on items. Let me see items and square bracket should be outside Safi. Even I can see that this order similar JSON file I do have. I'm just pasting in chat so that have a look on that. Similar JSON, correct JSON I do have, which is similar. I don't know from where Rajesh has picked up, but similar JSON I have. So this is like working JSON, no problem in that. Okay, so orders, order, customer name, ship to address, items is there, and you can see items again. The double quotation, just ignore that part. But that items opening square bracket and closing square bracket and comma, is that comma fine? What is the problem? Just hold on. Item. Okay, so items, then item number this, item number this, that's okay. Items contains two things together, and that is getting close also. Okay, I think that looks okay. What is the problem over there? Why it's taking objection? Order number expecting string got curly bracket. Oops. On this. Mm, and what is that? Square bracket is closing there. Is it? Okay, that square bracket is for, just
Yeah.
scroll up little bit. Something is missing here. Yeah. Items, and then you have opening square bracket, which will have the item name, item amount, item quantity, that is there. First record and the second
This
record and this.
square
And after the square bracket, you are, after the square bracket, what it is saying, expecting string and getting curly bracket. So your second order is starting over there. Order number. Okay. Typing the JSON while we play with the array inside the order element. So items array inside the order element. And curly bracket, your order is after square bracket, your where your order is closing. Just hold for a while. After square bracket, your order is finished, right? Your order number one is finished. Order number one is
correct.
finished. So there should be the curly bracket which is closing the order, first order, right? Your second order is starting. What I'm saying, on line number one, whatever opening curly bracket is there, okay? On line number
Okay.
one, whatever opening curly bracket, which is the opening bracket for your order, okay? So that should be closed on line number 11 before the comma. Don't delete, you just insert the new one, put the comma. Yeah, what I'm saying, this is the closing for your first order. No, not square, it's curly bracket, which is the bracket which you open, the bracket which you open on line number one. No, Rajesh, you're messing it. Put the comma.
Right.
So yeah, so this curly bracket is the bracket which is closing the first order. So order items, first item, second item, and your order completed. Order one got completed on line number 11, and line number 12, your next order got started, and you have order number. Just come down and check out your, yeah. So same thing on line number 22, you will have one closing curly bracket, which is closure of the second order. Exactly. So you do have now, of course, it is little bit cumbersome to really type that JSON and playing around with this. Valid. Exactly.
It's valid.
Okay. Exactly. It is just arrangement if you can give proper, you know. So if you look at my JSON, which is similar JSON, so there you can see that the arrangement of brackets, and so if we type it properly, well formatted, then doesn't have any problem. I don't know why your Notepad++ is not detecting that JSON color coding and all. Okay. Anyway, so this is what your JSON, you can use this JSON now. Maybe copy this JSON and paste it in your Notepad++ file.
Yeah.
Yeah, whichever your wrong file is there, you just put it as a correct file. Yeah, and use it. Use it for your this thing, because we want array for the items, that's what the original thing from where we diverted. So that was the diagnosis point, that your item is not coming as object star. You just make sample file is this one. Yeah, can you see array of object for item now? That's what I said. Object star or array of object, one and the same thing. So your item should be array of
Oh,
object. That's what is correctly coming now. We are okay for this item quantity, number, item name, item amount. Perfect. Now
no, there
looks
is no
perfect.
star now, right?
Yeah, array of object. What I
No,
mean
there
by
is no
star is
star.
array of object. It's an array. Items is the array. Star means array actually.
So is it?
So that's perfect. That's perfect. Array of objects.
There is no star now, right?
No, no, nothing, no problem. That's what I mean. Array of objects. Star means array.
Hmm.
Okay. So perfect. So your orders, that means your JSON contains multiple orders and one order contains multiple items. That's what. Okay. You map now.
Mhm.
Very good. Looks perfect.
So can I run it?
Yes.
I'm going to make it some changes here. Okay. So no need. You said no need for the codes.
Yep. So are you planning to use this as a data file while you run the application also?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the input file.
Yeah, anyway, you are going
So
to
the
copy
application
paste the
is
content,
already
so it doesn't
deployed.
matter. The file, we are not taking it as a file, but we are taking it as a payload, right? No, you are taking it as a file, it looks. Okay.
No file.
Okay. So your file polar
Yeah,
and
file.
everything.
So
So maybe then hold on till your project is deployed. So is it deployed?
it's, it's deployed. It's deployed already.
Okay. Okay. So it is
It's
polling
deployed.
for the folder now. Okay. Then you
So
can
I'm going
just
to
create the fresh file outside
I'm going to
somewhere
take.
and then you paste inside the actual folder. So what I suggest, create the new
That's what I
file.
did now.
Okay, that's what you did. Okay.
That's
So
what it's new file.
okay,
I'm
and
going to
have
paste
you
it here.
so check out that it's working all good?
It's gone in process. Uh, I think is now it's okay.
Perfect. And now whenever this guy is converting that into JSON, so that double quotation is anyway coming around the numeric value.
Mhm.
It's not what we said like numeric value don't put in, just it is the working of this transform message which is taking it in that way. So probably in JSON,
Mhm.
that putting the numeric value in double quotation, not putting in double quotation is not the big deal. Both should be acceptable, so that's the reason it has already conducting. It's not like it is treating it as a string or something. No, it is numeric value, but that double
Mhm.
quotation is coming around every value. So let it be, no problem. That's the working of
Okay.
transform message. That's a valid JSON, no problem. We already tested everything and it's valid JSON, so that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I think it got
Okay. Thank you.
generated that. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just
Thank you so much,
checking. Okay,
sir.
no problem. That give us a lot of learning. Whenever any issue is there, we should take it as the opportunity, and we should do that. Okay.